guys, my name's Matt and I'm doing a review on the Stihl FS 240R. It is the, greatest weed eater, greatest trimmer known to man, but there is one huge manufacturer's flaw in this unit. I'm gonna go over the pros really quickly and I'm gonna tell you the one problem it has, and I don't know how to get around it. Let's start with the engine power. Friends, it's enough engine power to take down any obstacle, any yard, any hillside, any ditch. You could go to Florida and go through the Everglades. I don't care what it is, this has the power to do it. It has 1.7 kilowatts, and you're like, Matt, what does that mean? 2.3 braking horsepower. And you might be saying, I don't understand. Let's understand this, that while people are driving by, women adore you, men want to be you. This has the most power. Engine power is this. It has 1.7 kilowatts, 2.3 braking horsepower. That's the raw power coming from here before it goes down the shaft and spins that. The shaft, when you have it torqued up, is going 9,600 revolutions per minute. Grass fears you. Weeds don't want to have anything to do with you. Friends, when you're walking through the woods or walking through the Everglades, again, with this unit, you are feared by nature. The displacement is 37.3 cc's. That's a big engine, and it can get it done. And you're like, Matt, how big is that? That's 2.3 cubic inches. This is a monster. But I'm here to tell you, this isn't for the faint of heart. This is 15 pounds, and there ain't no sugarcoating it. If you went to the 131R, which is a step below this, friends, it's only 12 pounds. My daughter could tote that thing around the yard, okay, and be more man than 90% of the guys weeding their yards on a daily basis. Now, some guys out there say the problem with this, because the engine and the displacement is so big, it doesn't balance right. Friends, that's foolish nonsense. Did you do any kind of research? You adjust the handle and there you find balance. You just don't take it out of the store after they start it up and they throw you your $650 weed eater and you think, oh, it's not balanced. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This moves up and back and you find the place where it will balance itself. Got it? It's Stihl Training 101. The cutting swath is close to 17 inches. It's 16.5. Every time you swing this around, everywhere the head of this goes, it's taking 17 inches of the nastiest, the foulest, the tallest, the greenest, the garbage, the weeds. You know what I'm talking about? All that stuff that we don't like to grow. And here's the thing, there isn't enough Roundup in the world, okay, to do what this bad boy can do. Guys, the last time I was out weed eating and I was volunteering my services, the guy using the red piece of crap that he bought at Lowe's and Home Depot, do you realize he had to walk to his truck 4 times to fill up that piece of garbage? 4 different times. Why? Because he has a little girl tank. This has a 25.4 ounce tank. That's a lot of fuel. And so it's gonna add to the weight of it. But yet, if you're man enough to buy it for $650, $700, you're man enough to hold it for a couple days and your arms will get big and women will love you. This bad boy's made in Germany. It's not made in Taiwan. It's not made in South Korea. It's not made in some country I can't even pronounce. No, it's made in Germany by what? By skilled engineers that know what they're doing. They have mastered the art of the cut. I can go all day long when I'm getting it on. How come? Because it has anti-vibration. I remember a guy inviting me to go and help him in the yard, and he says, no, I have all the power equipment we'll ever need. I go, are you sure? Because I don't like to show up somewhere where I'm going to be working 8, 14, 16 hours, okay? And to have my arm vibrating all the way home, because that's what it feels like. This has anti-vibration, so guys, the first hour or the 15th hour, you're fine. You're not feeling it, but with the garbage that they're selling today that lasts 1 season, that you can pick up for $1 or $2, oh my goodness, you make me sick. Don't even go there. Be a man. Step up to the plate. Knock one out of the park for the alpha male. Stihl does sell some other weed eaters. You got the 91, you have the 111, you got the 131. They're all good. They're not this, partner. Did you understand what I said? You've hit K2. You've climbed Mount Everest. You're the guy that doesn't suck down the O's. You're not taking any oxygen down. Instead of lifting a flag on top of Mount Everest, you're lifting this baby and you're proud. This unit replaced the 250R. Great unit, better unit. The choke on this device has been totally re-engineered. They took out all the flaws. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to push in and turn. When you hit the gas, the choke comes off. I like it. And I heard some people again complaining about it. Oh, when I hit the gas, the choke comes off. No kidding. When I hit the gas, I want to get down to business. I don't want to be playing it Mickey Mousing up here. No, I want to be taking down a half an acre by the time you get your choke off. When I bought my first 250R, man, that was one of the best days of my life. It really was. When I peeled off close to $550, you know what I thought? I thought, what an investment. I named that weed eater. I never started her up before she had a name. That was Jennifer. Oh, and she purred. But it's nothing like Marcy. $650 before tax, getting it on, getting it done, faithful. Friends, can I tell you, this weed eater saved my life several times out. And you're like, man, how did it save your life? Friends, I was in the deepest woods, in the deepest muck, and I'm telling you, everything was over my head. I'm given what? A gallon of water, I'll be back in 8 hours. Clear the 5 acres. And I did. But along with the 5 acres, we're wild animals, we're snakes, we're all this stuff trying to kill me, trying to attack me, trying to bite me. Nothing got a hold of me, I got a hold of it. By the time I left at the end of the day, I had brand new snake boots and a leather jacket. How come? Because I can. Shaft on the FS 240R, it's solid and it's long. It's lined. And you're like, what does that mean? It means this: if you have it go down a hillside, if you whack it against a tree, if you hit this thing over the head of a bear, okay, listen, the bear dies and it does no damage to this. This unit was made to get it on and bust a gut. I mean, it really is. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak. It's not for the guy after 30 minutes that got to go take a Gatorade break. I'm not talking about that guy. That guy can go to Lowe's. That guy can go to Home Depot. That guy can cruise around the garden center at Walmart. I'm talking about this is machinery. It is well crafted and it is ready to get it on. Even the composite, it really isn't plastic. It's high composite polymer. What does that mean? It means you could drop it from an aircraft and once it lands, it's just gonna bounce. You can start it up and do the yard, go around mommy's tulips. But with everything the Stihl FS 240R has going for it, and it's a lot, there is one huge manufacturer flaw in this unit. Let me show you.
Who's that? Who's that in our bed?
I thought you said you weren't going to be home till 3.
Who's this? Who is this? Oh, you cheating piece of garbage, you. I should have known. I know who this is. That's Marcy. That is Marcy. You have Marcy in our bed again, on my side of the bed. Is it her again? Is it Marcy?
Look it. I can explain. I can totally explain.
How do you explain that?
She's
on my side of the bed.
Listen, we were working together in the yard, and then one thing led to another, and I'm sorry. I can explain.
No, is that gasoline?
It's not gasoline.
And weed whacker line in my side of the bed?
No, look it. That's not gasoline. It's motor mix.
And the difference is?
It's a pre-mix. It's a specialty gasoline with oil that's mixed up. And that's just not weed whacker line, that's Stihl 105 line. That's the best that there is. That's what I thought. Marcy might get thirsty and she might need something.
Marcy, I told you, was never to be in our bed again. Am I not enough for you?
You are.
You had to grab some? Okay, so how much did you pay for it?
Look it. It's not a big deal.
Yes, it is. How much was it?
Trace, I swear, it's not a big deal.
Obviously, she is a big deal. She's sitting in our bed. How much was it?
$700. It was only $700.
$700?
Yeah, but there's a 4-year warranty. But she'll never break down. She'll never ever break down. I thought you said you weren't going to be home till 3.